practices go?
We had a pretty good week. I would say not probably our best week of practice for the year, but certainly I think we got better, and I think we got a lot of energy. We were able to get guys off their feet for the most part.
You feel the excitement as you drive in town? I mean, they're already ramped up for this thing.
We've had some fun over here. We got beat, I guess, in the Elite Eight game in the Dome. I guess about 10 years ago, 11 years ago, and then a couple of years ago, had a lot of fun over here, and certainly this will be interesting because with all three state schools represented over here. So I would think the media attention, certainly the bragging rights on the streets will probably be at an all-time high.
Can you think of the site around the country, with all the Kansas schools and Kentucky here too? Can you think of a site that's had more media attention for an early round game?
I wouldn't think so. Of course, we travel well. K-State will travel, Wichita State will travel, and then Kentucky travels as well as anybody. And that's not even counting on the other 4 teams that are here. So I would think these will probably be about as hot of tickets as we've had for any first round side, with maybe the exception of last year since we were playing in our home city for the most part. But K-State was there as well. But this should be a lot of fun. This should be a fun weekend for everybody. I guess the weather's going to somewhat cooperate and should make it interesting and a good time. So he's doing really well. But we told him that we were not going to put him on the practice floor until he does really, really well with the rehab. That's what the doctors and that's been the game have told us, and that's been the game plan all along. So he's not far away from you out there in some form or fashion, but probably not contact at least for a while.
Is he ruled out or doubtful
for this weekend? Yeah, he's not going to play this weekend. Same as we said all along. He's not going to play. I'm not saying that there couldn't be some miraculous act occur, but we're certainly not planning on that nor expecting it. To me, St. Louis isn't exactly close to home. If it was in Kansas City or Wichita or something like that, that'd be a little different. But somebody's got to make an effort to get here. We have 4.5 hours. But I actually like the fact that we're close, but we're not inside. I like the fact that kids can get away. I like the fact that their college friends can't get here as easy and that kind of stuff. But still yet, if they want to make a serious effort to get here, they can. So this is about perfect for us for the next from home.
What concerns you the most about Eastern?
I think, Easterns can do a lot of things well. They turn you over. They play primarily man, but they'll sprinkle in some zone 1-3-1, and we've had issues with that at times. And certainly they shoot the three as well as anybody. I mean, they really shoot the three, and they got 8 guys that can shoot it. And certainly we'll have to really defend the line, and in order to do that, you got to keep the ball out of the paint. So your ball screen defense needs to be a lot better than it was inside. I think we're okay. We haven't. It hasn't been one of those weeks. And Leaf asked earlier where Monday was so intent, and Tuesday was so intent. It hasn't been one of those. I mean, we've talked some. We've practiced short for the most part. I wanted the guys to be fresh and be off their feet as much as possible. But we'll get into the meetings and serious discussion tonight. But I think they're pretty amped, and they'll be ready to go. Young teams, sometimes when you talk about it too much, I think it can be a little bit overboard. But with these guys, you never know how they're going to react. I couldn't tell you how we're going to play 5 minutes before tip ever, because it's a hard game. I am happy. That's one thing that I thought about as soon as it came out. I said we're going to play in the afternoon because they're going to have Kentucky play tonight, and just the way the fan base and that kind of stuff would be, and K-State and obviously Wichita State will obviously be games of serious interest that have national implications. So I thought that we'd play in the afternoon, and nothing can make me happier if we're able to advance. It just seems like to me when you play that 8:30 game on a Friday night, and then you turn around and you play Sunday early in the morning. Sometimes to me that's a little bit of a struggle getting guys rested.